hold country hostage alikuwa anatumia bomb. Saizi at least Arab Ruto anakupatia mdiscuss two issues in parks. Yake ilikuwa ni bomb na kuweka Wakenya wetu kwa concentration camps at Kasarani. Now we are saying this. Wewe kujua mambo kusiuliza at foreigners ana handle mambo ya ndege aje. It is foreigners who fly. I've not seen many of you flying. It is foreigners who fly. Sasa,
in addition to Ethiopia, which are the first African airline in East Africa in 1942. Kwamba inakuwa handled by Qatar Airways.
Now listen, it is foreigners who handle these matters. So let me tell you this. Hiyo kitu inaitwa rada ya ndege, ndio ndege itoke point A to point B, inakontroliwa na vitu za satellite. Sijaiona mulu yoyote ametuma satellite huko juu. But you want public participation, kuambiwa vile ndege itakuwa inatoka New York. Nikikuuliza hizo airways penye ndege inapitia ziko wapi? Wewe unajua tu barabara ya kwenda Kakamega Shimalabani. Let me tell you my brother, these matters are very complex. Huyo pilot ndiye akae hapo ndani anaendesha hiyo Dreamliner. Sio biashara yako wewe. Unataka kupatiwa ufanye public participation. Do you know wametengeneza na fabrika gani hiyo Dreamliner? Hizo duty free shops. Sisi tunatoka huko karibu. If you ask most of these people, have you ever applied to get a duty free shop at the airport? No one tells you about it.
Do they know what a duty free shop is?
Do they not even know what a duty free shop is? So ndugu zangu, these are complex issues. Na maswala ya Ngoso mwachie Ngoso mwenyewe. These are very complicated issues. Ukitaka kwanza kuuliza, my friend, countries like Congo, Kinshasa, they are going to be using airlines to travel from one place to another. But what Arab Ruto wants to put with this ni 5-star airport. Madini mnaweza kuwa mnauza mkiwa hapa. What happens in Dubai airports? You can do gold auction hapa. That is where Ruto is seeing. But you know what an old man sees when he's seated hata upandishwe juu ya coconut tree, you never see. So we don't blame you. Mtoto akiwa mgonjwa wanga analia kidungwa shindano. Sasa ile anapona anafurahi. So what I can tell you for free is this. These are complex issues. Matters za international security zitakuwa kwa hiyo airport. You can never handle matters international security. You 50 million. Nyinyi. I've told you kwamba Indians are 1.6 billion. Wakifunga mkojo wakojoe at one time. Ni flood na food. It's a flood. It's a flood. Those are 1.6 billion liters of urine. Hii Jivanji, it is not a Kikuyu name. Ni Amula Maljibai Jivanji. He's an Indian. Ingekuwa ya Mkikuyu, ya mngekuwa mnakaa hapa. Ingekuwa ilifungwa kitambo ikaenda. Na angekuwa ameweka hapa hoteli, pale ni kwa kutwangiana manyundo, unawekea mabibi pale nini? Pale kuna swimming pool, huku kuna kapa. This is a hotel, a 5-star hotel, ina miti paka kitambo. But huyu Muindia kawaachia mnaweza kaa hapa. Where I'm standing here was the statue of Queen Victoria. Ilikuwanga hapa na statue ya Jivanji iko pale. Mmetengenezewa hii nyoka imezunguka pale kienda paka kule. It is because they are Indian. This country was begun by Indians. Kwa kabila yenu mnasikianga mnaita rupee. Sisi kwa walio tunaita rupia. Si rupia. Si rupia, it is rupee from India. All those people who studied law, they studied law, the quotations walikuwa wanafanya citations za cases, all of them were the law of India. Wale wamekuwa hapa miaka fulani, mlisoma vitabu za mathematics, Malkiat Singh. That one is a Luo. Now, why do we want to bring another Luo to get people out of their skins and hides, and you another Indian, and you don't want it? Ndugu zangu, let me tell you this. We shall not engage in a lot of public participation with people who don't even know their own names. When kikuita hapa unajiita John, unajiita nani? John ni jina ya Mkikuyu.
Kama mimi James Jarawe.
My friend, you are not even natives. I've only seen Miguna, who is an African. I've seen Raila Amolo Odinga, Baba wa Taifa, the most merciful, the most gracious, Baba wa Taifa. Rigathi Gachagua. So, what I'm telling you is this. They even came here and removed and gave you names. Atujui hata zingine hata ni wanyama wa ajabu wako Africa, but you call yourself John. Bull. Which type of bull? Now listen to me good. Let Adani come and bring some light here. These are people who have gone up to the moon. They are now going to Mars. Wewe unatafuta fare ya kwenda Kariako saizi. We cannot argue with someone like you. Tumesema wache wale wameenda mwezi, let them bring us more light.
Yeah.
And in the book of Caucasian Chalk Circle ya Bertolt Brecht,
you are very neutral.
alisema what there is should go to those who are good at it. Children to the motherly so that they can be raised well. Carts to good drivers so that can be driven well. The fields to the waterers so that they can bear fruit. And that is why I'm telling you that Adani is the best deal for you, because you cannot provide us with 90 billion. Saizi nikiwaambia mtoe hata fare ya huyu ndugu yangu aende naye nyumbani hamuna. But he has brought us 90 billion free of charge, atengeneze pale and 95 billion. And then ajenge ka inchi mwanze kuona mwangaza. And by the way, tukitoka hapo, we want him to take more deals. After all, you created for us an expressway going nowhere. E-expressway, guys with Mercedes-Benz, Range Rover, Volkswagen, hiyo mnaitanga Volkswagen, that is German, it's supposed to be Volkswagen. Hawako huko juu, wako huku chini. So ndugu zangu, we shall talk about Rigathi Gachagua's case next time, because Rigathi must stay, so that when he stays, akikaa, the Kenyan law itaheshimika, because you cannot remove people here anytime you want. The law protects them. Hiyo ndio vile dunia itatuona. And our Kenyan professors will go to those countries to write constitutions of those countries. Tule tuinchi tumechoka kama tukina Mali. Akuo wakes up in the morning, in the evening there is another general, and everyone is now here in Kenya. Ruto saizi can even go to Samoa for the Commonwealth meeting, and no one will shake him, because the laws are strong. Investors can come here, waweke investment yao, hakuna mtu anamutisha, because uwezi tolewa hapa. These laws protect you. So if Gachagua survives, it will prove that our laws work. I rest my case.
Thank you very much.
Wao jamaa ametoka sijui jina lake. Lakini
NRM is a very popular member.
NRM.
NRM, you are a new member.
Ni sawa.
Very senior member here.
No, ni sawa. Ni sawa. I am saying you can make a good comedian and a good joker.
That is very demeaning member.
Because what he has,
to the point, don't undermine any member here.
what he has given us is pure. No.
Withdraw.
There is nothing to it.
No.
No, let him stand with his point. No matter for the lawyer, Mr. Speaker. No.
Haya, wacha ni withdraw. Tuwafurahishe.
Sawa.
Haya. Let me tell you. It is pure comedy and pure jokes to stand here and tell us how stupid we are as Africans because you think Indians are superior than us. It is pure comedy. It's theatrics to tell us that we have to give our airport to Indians because they are more sensible. We are as sensible as the Indians are. We are as sensible as the Europeans are. They just got more civilized when we were not civilized. We've gotten to that point. We've leveled up. Anybody who is telling you that you should hate your skin as a black person because you feel you are not as, you feel inferior and you feel you are not at par with the Indians and the Europeans, that person is misleading you. There is no race that is more intelligent than the other. There is no color that is more intelligent and sensible than the other. We are engineers, we are doctors, we are lawyers, and we are better than those Indians. We are better than those Europeans, and we are getting there. We've had challenges with capital. We've had challenges with corrupt countries that are so repressive. We cannot really get to have the best industries with the repressive economies we have in Africa. But we will get there. We will get there. We are good. We are good. We are good as technological experts, just like the Indians. We make better pilots. We make the same pilots, the same cadre of pilots the Indians make. We make the same cadre of engineers and technocrats that the Indians make. We are the same. There is just a difference in color, but we are the same. So it is pure jokes here to malign an entire race just because you think you are inferior, just because you are black. It is nonsense and pure gibberish. I am going to say here categorically that we do not need to give our airport to Adani. The 238 billion that you think we cannot raise, we can raise it as a country in phases. Sio lazima tufanye upgrading ya the JKI airport at once. We can do that every year. Mwaka hii pesa, mwaka hiyo hii pesa. Kuna pesa mingi inaibiwa hii Kenya. We have the money. And you see, during when Opiyo Wandayi is vetting, he said he is going to solicit development partners to fund the transmission of power in Western Kenya. And that is what exactly they have done. Probably you already knew that Adani has been proposed to take over our Ketraco. And you see, he did not waste time to sign that deal with Ketraco. And let me tell you, this is the reason why they are not doing public participation for the Adani deals. Because under the Public Procurement and Disposal Act of 2007, Section 111A of the Specially Permitted Procurement Procedure Model, they are using that loophole to get into contracts, that is government, to get into contracts that they do not have to disclose to the public. Contracts that are not oversighted and regulated by the Procurement Regulatory Authority. I am not blabbing, I know what I am saying. They are using this as a loophole to enter into contracts that they will not do public participations for. It is nonsense, and we need to annul that law. We need to revisit that constitution, and that is why I am proposing a popular initiative. I have a referendum I am driving, I as James Mulamba, on how we can oversight the independent commissions we have in this country, on how we can go back and amend that procurement law, and on how we can think of reducing the term limits from 7 years or 5 years, whatever they are proposing, to 3 years.
Yes,
if you cannot deliver in 5 years, you cannot deliver with 7 years.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you just
Give him time.
They have donated 2 million.
Yes.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Under Article 257 of the Constitution of Kenya, which I am using as my mainframe for the popular initiative I am proposing, which I have already discussed with Opiyo Wandayi today. I was at KICC today for the public participation. Under that premise of Article 257, we are agreeing to do a popular initiative as the Gen Zs and as Kenyans who are patriotic and who love this nation. We need to rethink that constitution. We need to go through that constitution. There are laws in that constitution that do not make sense to us. Why do we need to have corruption cases going all through to 7 years? Evans Kidero was taken to court which year? He has not been convicted or acquitted. Mike Sonko, which year? Ferdinand Waititu, which year? And the cases before them. Can we reduce that time to 6 months? They have shown us, the courts and the National Assembly, that they can deal with matters expeditiously and fastidiously if they want to. They impeached Gachagua in less than 2 weeks. If they want to deal with matters corruption, they can deal with that. We need to talk about that law. We need to talk about this popular initiative, and we need to reason as Kenyans.
Thank you very much.
Nyamaze kidogo. Kimalizia anasema hivi. Kimalizia anasema hivi. Acha kumalizia.
Nini bunge
Sisi kama Gen Z tunafaa speak. Speak. Speak.
Malizie. Finish. Nyamazeni bana. Dakika moja umalize. 1 minute maliza.
Wananchi power. Wananchi power. Tusikizane hapa. Mimi nasema hivi, sisi kama Gen Z, ukianza kufikiria mambo ya kuipeleka hii country mbele, kwanza na kufikiria vile tutafanya petitions, kwanza kufikiria vile tutarudi wa popular initiative, tuanze kufikiria vile tutarudi street. Tumeshaona hawa jamaa lugha wanasikia ni asisi kwenda street. Sasa Morara anawaambia muende Narok kufanya nini? Turudi streets, hakuna kitu ingine tutapata, hawatasikiza. Hapa bunge tumeongea siku ngapi? Wanasikiaga hizi vitu, si ati hawasikiagi. They consume the content that comes from this honorable house, but they do not act on what we say, and they do not have the motivation. Government has no motivation to do what is right unless pushed by the people, and we are going to push them. Let us work towards that. Let us work towards a popular initiative. Let us work towards giving this government sleepless nights with petitions left, right. Let us go back to the school. They will not listen to us, and they will not give us that audience we want. And they are paying lip service to us.
Thank you.